Are you ready to discover a new level of balance mastery? Balance, your ability to control your center of gravity and stay upright, is created by multiple systems in your body working together to keep you standing tall. In this session, I've chosen movements from yoga, tai chi, and Pilates that'll work these systems to improve your overall balance and stability in a different way than you may have experienced in the past. Because balance is more than just standing on one leg. These mind-body practices can strengthen your core, stabilize your hips, and improve your strength, power, and flexibility while teaching you to shift weight effectively and confidently. But before we get into our balance work, I'd love to tell you about SilverSneakers Live. SilverSneakers Live features classes curated for you from yoga to circuit training and from balance and stability classes to line dancing, all led by certified instructors. And this experience comes at no additional cost to you. Click on the first link in the description box below to check your eligibility. So grab a chair for stability and support, and we'll get started. Let's begin by exploring a Tai Chi movement called Golden Rooster stands on one leg. So for this movement, I'm going to have you bring your feet in hip distance apart or maybe even just a little bit wider, and we'll practice weight shifting. So as you shift to your left leg, it becomes more substantial. Bend your knees slightly and root. Send some energy down towards the floor. And then without lifting up, stay heavy, and then shift your weight to your right leg. And notice how your feet feel in your shoes as you shift side to side, or maybe on the floor. Imagine that as you shift, one leg becomes substantial and the other leg insubstantial, almost like you're filling one leg with water as the other empties. So one leg is very much rooted and grounded, and then the other leg becomes less substantial even before you pick it up. So that's what allows you to find balance in this next movement. So Golden Rooster stands on one leg. Let's empty right, pressing the left hand down next to the hip, and then just bring the right hand up. And we're sinking, we're rooted, but the joints feel good. And then let's step, shift first, and then become insubstantial, keeping the toe on the floor or lifting the knee. Step out without bobbing up. You're going to stay grounded. Become insubstantial on the right side and then lift. You can keep the toe on the ground or you can lift the knee. Feel very rooted and grounded. And you can practice this anywhere from just for 1 or 2 repetitions to moving side to side for a minute or more. Let's move right into Pilates-inspired movement. So to the Pilates Twist. With your feet wider than hip distance apart, shoulders back and down, draw your abdominals in and up. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And then we'll bring our hands up to the front. Let's explore the right side. So the shoulders are dropped, everything feels good, your jaws are relaxed, and your head is back. And then rotating to your pain-free range on the right. And notice how your balance feels as you turn your head. You're near your chair or a countertop. Now, if you want to make this harder, another option would be to step in to narrow your base. Use your core strength to support your back and stay tall and neutral. Now, to make it harder, you can bring one foot in front. That's it. You can extend the arms to the sides if that feels harder. Or I'm going to lift the knee and see how it feels to turn and center. So find the challenge. My toe will tap back down, and then all I'm going to do is send my eyes to the right without turning my head. So sending some mixed signals to my brain. All right, let's do the other side. Balance is different side to side usually. So draw your abdominals in, relax your shoulders, head is back, and just turn. If your belly is braced, your abdominals are braced, You'll have more stability and you'll protect your back, so you'll feel better when you twist. I'm going to go through all of these intensity options. One side may feel a lot easier than the other. Think about shifting weight a little bit towards your heel, but staying centered basically on your right foot. That's it. Remember, you can even open your arms to make it harder. Now I'm going to move my eyes only. Oops, maybe I moved my head a little. So I need more practice at that one. But try that, maybe starting with 2 or 3 repetitions to each side, and then build up to 10 to 12. And then let's move right into our open leg rocker. So the open leg rocker has a wider stance, and we'll find some power here. So sink and push. That's it. Now let's do that side to side. You don't have to go too far. It's not about how far you squat. Hands on the hips, sink, and I'm gonna push off with my right foot and balance, toe down or up, and then land on a cloud. That's it. Sink and push. Use some power to push off. You can tap down or stay lifted, engage the side of the body. Now to make this harder, you can extend the arms, push, maybe go deeper. Find a focal point, that'll help. And you can also make this a little more challenging and progress this by hinging forward, but keep your head above your heart. Hands on your hips or hands out to the side. Start with that squat and then push off. Land on a cloud. Just hover or lift. And you're finding how much to accelerate and how much to decelerate with that open leg rocker. All right, let's move right into yoga. So for our first yoga movement, we'll explore Warrior 3. So for Warrior 3, you can stand near your support and then shoulders back and down. Use your core strength, so your belly lock action, drawing your abdominals in and up, and hold that nice strong engagement. And then with neutral spine, step back, right and center, shift and left. The standing leg has a slight bend in the knee. That's it. Find your center, step back right. Hands can be right at your heart. They can be next to your hips. And then we'll lift using your gluteal to lift, just hovering. And then extend through your heel to feel a nice long leg. And from there, soft knee on the left side. We can lift to where you feel challenged, but not overwhelmed. Relax your face, breathe, and find a long, strong Warrior 3, remembering that you can even have this right foot still on the ground and progress to a higher Warrior 3. Let's do the other side. Might feel a little bit different. Remember, you have a support near you. You've stepped back. You can feel your gluteal as you lift. Reach through the heel, tuck the toes, and then find where is this Warrior 3. Right knee is soft. Breathe and reach. Get very long. One side may feel a lot different than the other. And slowly come back all the way to center. So that's your Warrior 3 practice, anywhere from 1 breath or a minute or 2, up to 5, 6, even 10 breaths once you find enjoyment in that pose. All right, our last exercise for better balance in a mind-body way is balancing star. So we're gonna get into our 5-pointed star this way. Now, if your shoulders would prefer to be lower, that's okay as well. Drop your shoulder blades down your back and breathe. That's it. We'll tip this star. So it's a balancing star. So bring weight to your left foot, bend the knee slightly, keep the hip long, and then lift and lower. And notice how it feels, what kind of shift happens to your center of gravity. Relax your jaw. Breathe. Now I'm going to take my left hand down to my hip, and I'm going to try looking at this right hand. That's it. And then I'll look down at my left hip. It's okay to wobble. It's okay for that right foot to go up and down. So adding this head turn adds a lot of complexity, a lot of brain processing, your brain trying to make sense of your signal coming through your eyes and the signal coming through your ears and all of those nerve endings that help your brain figure out where you are in space. So let's relax the shoulders, head back, so your ears are over your shoulders over your hips, and then shift. You can use that Tai Chi principle of substantial, insubstantial here. That is a challenge. Consistency is key for balance improvements, so be sure to make some time for balance training at least twice each week. And until I see you again, stay strong, confident, and balanced. And for more movement motivation, check out our live classes at the link below.